This is a story about Woodtone, a company innovating infrastructure. For my Take Your Kid to Work Day project, I went with my dad out to Chilliwack to his office for a company called Woodtone, which has 3 main offices. Woodtone is a company that develops and creates innovative building products, specifically wood and paint. Woodtone's 2 main jobs are factory pre-finishing, which is the job of painting and staining wood in a controlled environment for optimal quality, lifespan, and aesthetic beauty. Its other job is manufacturing building materials out of wood and compressive use of scrap wood and binding it with other wood to create different kinds of more stable, environmentally friendly, and cheaper wood products. My dad's specific job is in management of private online sales to customers looking to buy something privately from the company. My dad handles the transactions and even relationships built that are involved with the trust in selling Woodtone's products. The 3 main offices of Woodtone are in Chilliwack, Washington, and Armstrong. 2 of the offices primarily handle painting and finishing the wood, and the one in Armstrong handles manufacturing the wood. Most of this footage was taken from my tour of the manufacturing plant beside the main office, and here are some of the showcasings of some of the machines in action. This is painted yellow cedar siding going through a drying process before getting further coats of paint. Now you can see the final painted version underneath going through a final speed dry. On my way to the office, I saw this cool printed sign on the wall, and I wanted to highlight it as I think it shows what the company's core values are. It is an overview of what the company's goal is and the standard they work towards in their products. Next, I got an interview done on one of my dad's coworkers, Randy Skanks, who is the Chief Financial Officer of Woodtone. Hi, I'm Sebastian. I'm here with Randy.
Randy Skanks,
Yeah, Randy.
CFO of Woodtone.
Hi, Randy. How long have you worked at Woodtone, and what are your main roles and responsibilities?
So I've worked 3 years, 10 months.
Oh yeah.
With Woodtone, main responsibilities are everything financial. It's the tax work that goes with it. It's the managing the funds and managing the payments.
And what are your long-term vision like for your job and goals? What do you want to feel like you have accomplished in your role or already have?
It was a smaller organization. It was a smaller finance team. We actually are handling more transactions and more companies and more activity with probably the same amount of people we would have had 10 years ago.
Okay, so it's more efficient.
Absolutely.
What do you like best about your job?
It's a fun place to be at. I like the team. I like the ownership. I like the management, and I like everyone here. And it's a great culture to it.
Yeah.
The number one aspect is to treat the people well and make it an enjoyable place for people to come. Because if that happens, everything else will fall into place.
Yeah. So you're saying the atmosphere in this place definitely affects the efficiency in which people work as well.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you.
This interview was super interesting because it gave me insight into what it would be like to work there from a coworker's point of view, and I also learned a lot about the company through it. After getting back to the main office from my tour of the manufacturing facility, where I got lots of my footage from earlier, after 2 main insightful and informative tours, one of the office and one of the manufacturing and storage areas of the plant, it was nearing the time to leave. I had learned a lot about things like how the atmosphere of an office can impact someone working there, as well as what my dad actually does on a complex basis. Overall, my main takeaway from this experience is that there are businesses that have many components and parts, physically and figuratively, that work like a machine and compensate for each other. I also learned how lots of wood is created and painted on a commercial level, and found all this to be impactful and very interesting. Thank you for watching.